People, welcome back to our channel. You're here with me, Sarit and Stevie K. Okay, today guys, we're watching Disney Plus Hotstar's and it is the Empire trailer.
Yeah, it's been quite a buzz around this. Loads of people have been telling us to check it out, so I really wanted to, because apparently a lot of money has been spent on this, and everyone's saying that the trailer looks really good, so I thought, yeah, gotta check this one out then. It's apparently based on Alex Rutherford's work, Empire of the Moghul, Raiders from the North, and they're also stating that it's the biggest and grandest show ever created in India. Oh, so when you've got all that kind of stuff, and also the vision of Nikkhil Advani, you know, the person who made Kal Ho Na Ho and D-Day.
Okay.
So if you think of those kind of movies that he was part of, which were really good but totally different, and then you got that person being, you know, so you mix all this together, and then you get something that's going to be like, they're classing it as like the, most money spent on a web series, certainly on Disney Plus Hotstar. Anyway, so it's got an ensemble cast of Shabana, Azmi, I'm trying to remember, Kunal, Kapoor, Dino, Morea, Dhrashti, Dhami, Aditya Seal, and Seher Bamba and Rahul Dev. So okay. So as you can imagine, like there's a lot of people involved in this. Let me just read a bit about what it is. It just says here, the story of a king battling against enemies, fate, family, death, and even himself in search of the kingdom. It basically states that the Empire is a period drama that follows the coming of age story of a warrior and an accidental king, tracing his journey of establishing one of the biggest empires in the world. It is the story of the rise of a warrior with underlying narratives of family, loyalty, politics, and the fight to the throne. So that in itself,
accidental.
Yeah, that in itself is just basically, you know, covers quite a lot really.
Interesting.
So let's check this one out.
जिंदगी मौत से कितना ही लड़ ले, जीत तो आखिर मौत की ही होती है। हम ज़हीरुद्दीन मोहम्मद बाबर 14 साल की उम्र से मौत को धोखा देते आ रहे थे, लेकिन अब यहाँ से आगे कहाँ?
वक्त की ताकत उस पर बैठने वाले में नहीं होती, उस पर बैठाने वाले में होती है।
इत्तेफाक से किसी और के हिस्से का अबरा हमारी किस्मत पर बरस गया हो तो
आपने समरकंद को नहीं, समरकंद ने आपको चुना है।
इस रियासत के जर्रे जर्रे की हिफाजत करना आपका फर्ज है। समरकंद को जिसका खतरा है वो है शबानी खान।
Dino, Morea?
शबानी खान की दुश्मनी उस हद से शुरू होती है जहां बाकी सबकी खत्म हो जाती है। हमारी शर्त है खानसादा।
हमें उसकी शर्त मंजूर है।
नहीं आपा,
बाबर, हमारे खानदान से बढ़कर हमारी जान नहीं है, हमारे लोगों से बढ़कर हमारी जान नहीं है।
शबानी खान से अब ये जंग खत्म करनी है।
समरकंद शबानी खान के हवाले कर देंगे तो आप कहाँ जाएंगे?
सिंधु के उस पार लोधी की सल्तनत को हराने।
Cannons, elephants, horses.
Hotstar Specials presents The Empire 27 अगस्त से Disney Plus Hotstar पर।
Oh, that was really moving. That was really like, wow, that kept me going.
I could watch that the trailer again. So if you could watch the trailer again,
itself was really wow.
But there was a lot going on in that. I mean, in just that what was it, 2 minute 37-second trailer kind of thing.
Captured by like the background, the scenery, even the clothing, the special effects,
the location, yeah, the CGI and stuff like that.
Like
the attention to detail. But can you imagine the amount of people, like if you see the actual trailer, you can actually see how many people are on the set working. So can you imagine the amount of work that's gone behind it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We need
because
behind the sets as well as on the sets.
When I was watching that, it seemed like, like when it seemed real. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
It didn't look like, it seemed...
It wasn't so gloomy, like obviously being what it is.
It was dark.
Yeah. But not to the extent, it still was like you felt it. Like.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it didn't look too much, like when they were showing them as obviously kings and stuff like that, there wasn't all like, what I'm trying to say is that there wasn't like all bling bling kind of like, diamonds and look, I'm the king, I'm on the throne kind of thing. Yeah. It was more like real. Yeah. Like, it's like that kind of thing, like, it wasn't to
I think that's what I'm trying to
portray that this person is a king by what he was wearing. It was basically, you just knew, and it would have, how it would have been. I think what I'm trying to say is that I believe what they're trying to do is create it like as real as possible kind of thing, and then that's what you felt.
Yeah.
So, but obviously, like the locations you saw the sets, you saw even the scenery all around, reflections in the water, everything was in detail. Elephants, horses, everything looked real. All that looked real, and even if it wasn't, that's what shows how great it is. Yeah. But not only that, the action sequences,
the detail in everything. Yeah.
The action sequences looked really good. Didn't look over the top. They looked like, genuinely, but yet entertaining.
Yeah.
They didn't look, you know what I mean? And then on the same front, if you see all the characters that they showed, I mean, even Kunal Kapoor's character, like I said, if you see what he says right at the beginning, what do I do now?
Oh yeah.
So whereas if you see a king, a king always basically commands and says what he wants people to do, but they showed him like a person that, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, I've got this now, but what do I do now? Yeah. It's like, but yeah, I think that, and also, realism. I love the fact, obviously, the director being female and all that, I think that also helps, because I think she's given, like, if you see Shabana Azmi's character,
they're really, the women in there, they seem really powerful as well.
And was it Dhrashti, Dhami?
Yeah.
If you see
sliced her
face.
Yeah, and she didn't flinch at all. It was like nothing that happened.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's that not only that, they gave her. I think what I loved was, it wasn't like, I don't think this could have been made before. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. I don't believe it could have been made before, because number one, the amount of money that's spent and the stuff that you can do with CGI and the amount of people that you needed.
Yeah.
So that's number one. Yeah. And also, I think the way that they want to showcase it, it had to be now. And also having women, like before, if this was made about 10, 15 years ago or 20 years ago,
the woman would have been the background.
I think the woman would have been the side character. Yeah. She would have been either the wife or the quiet, you know what I mean? Or just
whereas here, the look. She's more like...
They gave her... Obviously, Shabana Azmi being, she's one of the finest...
powerful as all,
She's one of the finest actresses ever. I mean, she made films like Earth. She was in the India version of 24. And she's also going to be coming in that new film with them in the...
oh yes, the new one that... I know what you're talking about.
There's that new one with obviously Ranveer Singh and Alia Bhatt, directed by Karan Johar. So she's coming in that. But then what I was saying was, like, you can see her character strong. Yeah. She's the one who actually
put him on the throne, didn't she?
Put the crown on it, and they even said that, didn't they?
It's the person who.
Yeah, it's not the person who sits on the throne. It's the person who puts them on the throne.
Yeah.
So then having her do that. Gives her quite a lot more power as the person who, sort of did that. But then, like you said, when the other female character, obviously hers, also was strong, because if you think, he's king, but this Dino Morea looked really good as that warlord kind of thing who wanted, he asked for his sister, because I didn't know who she was at that time, but he asked for her sister. And the king's like, you know what, how dare you kind of thing, which you would. But the sister went, I'll do it for my kingdom. I'm willing to sacrifice me for my kingdom. But yet, she wasn't weak. They showed her quite powerful, as in, when he came, she didn't flinch. No. And not only that, each time you looked at her, she had this, you know, this really powerful character that was just, you know what, I'm there for my kingdom and I'm not a walkover kind of thing.
Oh God, it looks
so it was that.
Really.
And then obviously Kunal Kapoor. He looked really good.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen, obviously I've seen him in films like Gold and Rang De Basanti, and he's a very good actor. I think the last time I saw him was in Dear Zindagi with Alia Bhatt, and obviously Shah Rukh Khan was in there.
Kind of friend in the back.
Yeah, the one that she liked. But then I think this is the first time he's been in any series, basically on any sort of TV, basically. So it'll be good, because I don't think. There's loads of web series that people know that, but I don't think there's anything from looking at this I've seen anything like this.
No, I don't think I have either.
You know,
no.
And not only that, certainly, like I said, I've got to emphasise. Can you imagine if you see the clothes that they were wearing?
Yeah.
The sets, but not only that, even the walls. If you see, the walls weren't plain and blank. There was attention to detail on the walls, the buildings. Even when they showed that market space, did you see all the people around and the stuff? It was like a busy, proper market that would have been kind of thing. Yeah. And with all that they've done, you would have had to have people, obviously, I know it's Alex Rutherford's book, but at the same time, you would have had to have people who went through his book, changed it into the screenplay, but then had to research how things were back then in that time period and how to recreate it and put it on, you know, obviously, like I said, it's Alex Rutherford's book, but then Nikkhil Advani's vision, and obviously, again, still Mitakshara Kumar had to bring it all and make it come to life with the characters that you have. So, you know, and it seemed like just from the trailer, it just looked very entertaining. I'm just like, you know, it's the work.
It was really moving.
I just feel like, you know, I think we said this about another movie some time ago, that when you can see the attention to detail from everything, from the set to the characters to costumes to locations, you know that behind the scenes a lot of work has gone into that to create that, so to bring something to life, really. But at the same time, it's about entertaining and knowing that it's this fictional world that we can all be a part of and enjoy. Obviously, like if you see, like visually, it looks really good.
So much going on.
And you can see, you know, from there the sets and things and all that I've already mentioned. But imagine what the story was as well. You know what I mean? Because we don't know it yet. Like we know that what it is about. Fighting for the throne.
Yeah, but they've also mentioned like the loyalty, the family, politics, and there's lots going on that you haven't really seen.
Yeah, because there's going to be things like betrayal, and there's going to be loads of other. Who do you trust? And you know, not everyone. You know, who's on whose side? You know what I mean? There's obviously going to be so much going on, and there's always going to be these underlying issues that are going to create even more, you know, things.
Interesting.
So. There's a lot to look forward to, really, honestly. So I'm sort of looking forward to it, and
keeping the audience engaged. You should get me engaged just in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean, come on, just Dino Morea, his look.
I know.
I mean, I remember when I saw him in Raz all those years back.
Yeah.
And he had this, like, you know, very. I would say women always found him like this really charming man kind of thing, like, you know what I mean, like this innocent, charming man. But here, God, he looked evil. He looked like but he just looked.
I know what you mean.
Like they're good as they get, but then, like I said, the battle scenes when they were showing them, from the cannons to the you know what I mean, the fight scenes, it was just the
last part with the elephant and he's marching.
Oh yeah, but it seemed like every single character. It doesn't matter if you're on this side or that side, man or woman. It seemed like they were all powerful and all fearless.
Yeah.
And there was that adventure about it that makes it more genuinely enjoyable.
Yeah, exciting.
So that was the trailer, guys. You guys let us know what you guys thought about it. Write down in the comments. Will you guys be watching it? Because honestly, it's one that I'm definitely going to be watching. Certainly, you need some web series, and you need something that's different. That's basically going to go, wow, when you watch it. And if you got that going, what else do you actually need?
Do you know how many seasons it'll have? Or
all I know is at the moment that this is season 1, and I think there's 8 episodes. So at least we've got something to be entertained with and enjoy.
Yeah.
So hey, so it's about time. So yeah. If you guys haven't checked out the trailer already, I'll put the links in the description. Also, let us know what else you guys want us to make. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, see you soon.
Bye.